practice every day now? You got to that point?
Not really. I mean, it's football. We've been doing this for 3 years now. I mean, camp gets tiring mentally, physically, spiritually, in every aspect, but I love these dudes. I mean, I love competing with them every day.
Are you bringing the beard back?
I don't know. I got a long ways to go to where I was at. So that's the thing in the past right now. I'm not really worried about that.
Were you surprised at how that kind of blew up with the beard, the no beard?
Made that big of a story as it did. It was just hair. It was that big of a deal. I can grow it back. Didn't want me to do that bad, but I didn't. That surprised me. It was that big of a story.
It's midway through fall camp, all the help we can get.
Yeah.
How about you're kind of thin at linebacker now. How is that going as far as dealing with the depth?
I mean, the whole core thing was a surprise. I don't think anybody saw that coming. But just the personnel we have, I think we'll be okay. Just the way we work and the way we prepare for games, for these scrimmages, for practice every day. When we lose one guy, but I think we'll be all right.
You're an older player now, but can you take Saturday as a learning experience for you with the scrimmage and the skirmish with Eric?
I mean, it was just a little fight, a little scuffle, so I think that was a big of a deal.
Did you learn something about that, just as far as what Coach Venables was saying afterwards about, you having to make sure you hold your temper in, I guess?
I mean, yeah, but it's practice. I think. I mean, I don't know. He told me not to say anything about it, man. It was. I don't know. I'll be a better leader, but it's practice. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I don't want to make stories or anything, but it was just a scuffle. I got through. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal.
You seen the guys behind you and BJ stepping up at this point, the twos and the threes? Are they starting to step up and show any sort of separation between the twos and the threes, or are they right there next to each other?
I mean, I think overall as a group, as a team, we've had a really good camp. As a defense too, especially at linebacker. A lot of the guys have matured. We got a young linebacking core, and they've definitely matured in every area. So the gap that it was at the beginning of the fall camp has definitely decreased. But those guys continue, like me including, still got to get better, still got to gain knowledge, still got to get better technically, and just in every aspect, all of us got to get better. But that gap definitely shrinking a little bit.
Tell me about Jaylen Williams.
I mean, honestly, it sounds. I don't mean this to sound like cocky, but I think he resembles me a little bit as a freshman. We both really didn't have a clue what we were doing, and he definitely. I think he's farther along than I was as a freshman. But he still has to get better mentally and just knowing the game plan. But with that being said, if he's not that good in one area, he's going to be really good in this area, and that's when he just goes all out every play. That's just one thing you can't teach, and I think that's why Coach Venables recruited him, because they knew he had that it factor. I think once he learns his game plan and just is mentally mature, he'll be an amazing player here.
When you see him, is it kind of hard to believe that there were really no scholarship offers for him?
I mean, I understand that whole situation with him just being with his side, because I dealt with that. I mean, I'm 6 foot flat. I'm not fast, not that athletic. So I understand that being with the whole size thing, but colleges don't understand. A lot of colleges don't understand that you don't judge a book by its cover. There's a lot more to it than the 40 speed and their vertical, and he is an example of that. I mean, not the biggest kid, not the fastest kid, but he's a ball player. He just makes plays, and you can't deny that. And a lot of colleges miss out on that. A lot of colleges miss out on Jaylen Williams, and we're thankful we got him.
One final question for me is that the social media ban's getting a lot of play from national guys. Just your thoughts on it as a player.
I think it's definitely necessary. It's just one less distraction we have to deal with. And that's really all it is. We don't have to worry about it. We can't get on it. And a lot of guys this like day and age are obsessed with social media and can't live without it. But it's just one less distraction. We don't have to worry about it. So and that's really all it is. You just don't have to deal with it. It's definitely helpful during the season. You need to be focused. You need to be mature and just have priorities, and that does not need to be one of your priorities.